to another How I Art video. Today I'm going to share with you how I draw my 3D text in Manga Studio 5. I've already done videos on how I sketch and line and how I color in Manga Studio 5. Those have more details on the process of what I do, such as tools I use and all that jazz. So if you're interested in seeing those, they'll be sitting down in the description. Alright, so when I am drawing any kind of lettering, I am notorious for misspelling words, and I think the reason is because I only see shapes, and when you only see shapes, that's not the greatest for your spelling. So, I always go and grab the most generic text I can using the little, I think it's called the text tool in Manga Studio 5, and I just type out whatever words I'm going to be making into letters and drawing into letters. Let's go ahead and get right into it here. I'm gonna grab, like usual, I'm gonna grab the pencil tool, and I'm gonna make today's color is gonna be fuchsia. Or it's more like a red, I guess. It's like a salmony red color. Alright, I'm gonna start off with just drawing out a basic 2D styled A. I'm gonna do this with each one of the letters here. Alright, so now that we have a 2D set of letters, I'm gonna go ahead and make another layer on top of that. I'm just gonna start 3D'ing it outwards. Now, one of the things that I have discovered when doing 3D text is the least amount of lines, the better. So what I end up doing is grabbing this layer, the layer with our 2D ALEX, and just taking out this center line, or any lines I can, and just dropping in something like this, a thinner line. Alright, so now that the sketch is done, I'm gonna go ahead and jump right into the line work as usual. I'm gonna just take that layer, drop the opacity on it, and do another layer on top of that. Grab my G pen, make sure it's all the way black. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and line it out real fast here. Is done, it's time to go ahead and get coloring. So I'm going to make the line work into a reference layer. If you'd like to know more about reference layers and how to color like I'm going to be coloring, I will have that video down in the description on how I color. I'm going to create another layer on the bottom of that. This gentleman wants his Alex text to be orange, so let's see if we can't grab an orange color. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and click on the do not exceed line of reference and just color this baby in. Now that that's done, I'm going to grab the selection tool. I'm going to select the entire color. I'm going to create another layer on top of this layer. I'm going to grab this color and make it just a little bit darker, okay? And then, on all of the 3D parts, I'm gonna just come down and draw in all of these sections that is 3D'd out. I'm just going to color in darker, and this is just going to give me contrast. Okay, so now it is time to go ahead and throw in some gradients. I'm not too worried about it blending because I'm going to go back through and blend it all together. Alright, now that that's in, I'm going to do a lighter color for it. Go back in with the darker color and just sharpen up those shadows just a little bit. I'm gonna go back through with the blend tool and just softly blend all of these colors together here. I'm just blending just enough to get rid of any, I want it to look as smooth as possible without losing any of the gradients. Alright, now that the gradients is done, it is time to do the highlights and hard shadows, which is probably my favorite part of this. I'm gonna go ahead and create a new layer real fast. And then from there, just toss in some highlights. To add the shades now. I'm gonna create, this is the highlight layer, I'm gonna create a layer underneath that and do the shadows. Alright, that's in. One more thing I want to do is I want to grab the front of each one of these real fast, do a top layer, a new layer on top of everything else, and grab pure white, make this fairly big. Alright, now one more thing that I have discovered that I really like doing is I'm going to take all of the colors and place them into one folder. I am then going to copy and paste the folder. I'm going to make one of the folders unseen, and then I'm going to collapse each one of these so that it's all one solid colored layer. And then what I really like to go do is go into my edit menu, tonal correction, hue, saturation, and luminosity, and then I can just adjust the hue. So if I want this to be just a little more orange, maybe a little bit brighter. Alright, well that is how I draw my 3D text in Manga Studio 5. If you have any suggestions on specific things that you would like me to do a How I Art on, please let me know down in the comments. I really would appreciate the feedback. Leaving any of your support by liking, commenting, and subscribing and sharing with all your friends would mean so much. I really appreciate you watching, and I will see you next time.